Yet another example of limited use of CGI being mixed with hand-drawn animation to make a decent looking and smooth action sequence. This scene showing the powerhouse that is Gran Torino in a sequence full of excellent CGI usage.
子供の感触に付き合えと信念なき殺意に何の意義がある Hero殺しステイン
Us getting our first look at Stain, a character that I have real mixed emotions about. On the one hand, he is evil for his killing of heroes, but on the other, he has a true conviction to do what he thinks is right. One way or another, he's trying to genuinely fix society, even if he has to destroy parts of it first. He's a real onion type of villain. He has multiple layers and is the furthest thing from being one-dimensional. Just like I mentioned during the second quarter episode, I really like the fact that they chose to make these two so similar, even as far as their personalities go as well. It just makes the pair even more likeable that there are basically two slightly different versions of the same guy. It's like math. 1 awesome plus 1 awesome equals 2 awesome. Getting a nice look at how everyone else is getting on in a quick and easy montage.
相沢先生や桐島君も言ってた。個性を使いこなせればできることは多い。とりあえず、瞬発と断続。
This sequence marks the first time that Deku begins to think about his quirk in a more even fashion, and by doing so will in turn learn how to use it properly for once. It's also got a nice little animation showing us exactly what he's trying to achieve, and as far as training montages go, it's actually entertaining to watch due to the music in the background and the comedic moments of his initial failed attempts.
レンジで卵が割れないイメージ。
I also want to give mention to us always being shown a visual representation of the use of One For All, like here in his legs for example. It's good for us to visually know when he's using it, not to mention it also looks totally badass when it's charging.
ひたすら実践訓練よ
I would legitimately love to see a prequel set around the time All Might was given One For All and seeing all of his classmates who'd grow up to become pro heroes.
まんべんなく伝わるイメージ。
たどり着くまで随分早かったな。
全身常時身体許容上限 5%!
And when he did, it was so sweet and fucking awesome. This next ED, which switches things up in a really cool and interesting way with a catchy and very different kind of song to the last one. It's got awesome visuals to boot as well. This second OP is actually one of my favourites now. When I first heard it, I wasn't very keen on it, but I'm the kind of guy who needs to hear things multiple times to really enjoy them. After a while I began hearing additional things in the song and began to like it. The visuals are of course fantastic as well, especially the moment All Might smashes to the ground and the two grab hands. But what's great about this OP is them showing us the heroes failing in some way, going through hardships. It's like this OP represents the turning point at what it means in society and for our main characters to be a hero, largely thanks to Stain. I love this OP so much I'm awarding 5 wins here.
その間に俺に一発でも入れてみな
This test battle between the two of them is so fucking smooth thanks to the use of CGI. A lot of other anime could learn a great deal from using CGI like this, I think. On top of that, it was awesome to see yet again Deku using his head to strategize on the move.
学ぶべきことは絶対にあるはず。きっと多分認めたくないんだ。
グラントリノ！
Not only was this action great for an episode which didn't have a huge amount of fighting, but seeing Gran Torino in action like this was a joy to see. This whole initial sequence of what will become a fantastic battle.
存じ上げませんが、そこのご老人。あとは俺に任せておけ。
あんたは
This moment goes back to something I've said in the comments before, that as a person Endeavor is horrible, but as a hero he's absolutely brilliant, and these next moments that show him off to us finally are definitely going to score some wins, as they are a blast to watch.
あいつをまず助けろよ。自らを顧みず他を救い出せ。己のために力を振るうな。目先の憎しみにとらわれ私欲を満たそうなど。ヒーローから最も遠い行いだ。
God damn, this episode deals so expertly with what it means to be a hero. Stain has his own warped version of what it means and carries it out with sheer and pretty much admirable dedication. Everything he says makes sense, even if just a little bit, and he proves his blind dedication later on in an episode which will gain multiple wins. Absolutely fucking beautiful. Take 2 wins here for that. What can you say in a situation like this? It just looks outstanding and sounds amazing and is totally exhilarating. Well, I guess you can say that then.
次から次へと今日はよく邪魔が入る。遅くなっちまっただろ。
Hell's fucking yes. My boy Todoroki appears just in time.
刀ナイフと同時に投げて。
My god, that was really creepy, but also an incredibly brilliant save by Todoroki to utilize his fire ability in time.
すぐ星に連絡しろ。はい。
How badass is his quirk's name, eh? Also giving 2 wins here for the last minute of the episode, which nicely goes over Todoroki's story and what happened to him after the tournament arc. It was a really nice way of implementing it back into the story, and it fit well, since Todoroki was simply reflecting on the events in his own life and how they were similar to Ida's. Boku no Hero Academia seems to be an anime which excels in how it makes use of its time. It did this well in Season 1 with just 13 episodes, but now in Season 2 with 25 episodes it's improved even further, packing in even more detail to each episode. As a result, the entertainment factor flies through the roof as we're bombarded with huge amounts of action and character development. This moment is, in my opinion, exactly what Ida needed as a character in order for him still to be respected at large by the community. On a personal level, I very much like his character, but in terms of being a hero, he's often outshined by the others time and time again. But here he actually manages to save Todoroki's life and also land a decent attack on Stain. It looks beautiful and it was just what I've been waiting to see for a long time. Seeing Ida's sheer tenacity now is a wonderful sight. Seeing him determined to fight with enough gumption to actually make a difference in the battle and help his friends who've bled to protect his life. I just adore these edge-of-your-seat moments. This attack and how it's emphasized as being iconic by the rare change in the art style, almost as though the animators are trying to cement this specific moment in Boku no Hero Academia history. It's a thing of beauty as well as a genuinely awesome looking shot, and it's the attack which pretty much brought down, kind of, the famed hero killer Stain. My goodness, I admired him in this moment. The anime made a brilliant choice by showcasing his abilities here and by ensuring that his power level could only be described as insane. This here further deserves a set of wins. I loved how the flames grew to be blue as he turned up the heat of his ability to an insane level. I'm curious actually as to how he'd have fared versus the first Nomu in Season 1. Absolutely amazing. Not only how they animated his climbing of a building and melting slightly into it as he ran, but then the final moment where he rescues the civilian. Take 5 wins for this, you horrible person, but great hero!
僕のせいで傷を負わせた。本当にすまなかった。怒りで何も見えなくなってしまっていた。
Okay, I'll happily admit that I got proper choked up at this moment with the bloody sad music and Ida's voice actor belting out some true heartfelt emotions.
偽物がはびこるこの社会も粛清対象だ。
Okay, now for this I'm straight up adding 10 wins, because my god how awesome was this moment. The moment we knew for sure that Stain in his own way really was standing for something he truly believed in. He believed in it so damn much that he literally saves a child that he'd been fighting mere minutes ago. It proved to me that in his own twisted reality he jumped at the chance to take down a villain and save a child and be a hero. Ah, this was such a great moment.
俺を殺していいのは本物のヒーローオールマイトだけだ
This is so easily deserving of 5 more wins. Seriously, how great is this guy's voice actor to bring over to the viewer such passion and tenacity? Mixed with that, we're also treated to some beautiful visuals that, correct me if I'm wrong, are very similar to how they appeared in the manga. I only believe this as I've seen some bits of the manga recently while searching for images to use as thumbnails for my videos. Either way, it looks amazing, and I love how he was so intense and so violent that his mere appearance and words struck these heroes with true fear.
気を失ってる。
この時ヒーロー殺しは折れた肋骨が肺に刺さっていたそうだ。なのにあの場であの一瞬ヒーロー殺しだけが確かに相手に立ち向かっていた。
For this ending with this beautiful and soulful music, Deku's internal monologue speech which really hits close to home with what I've been explaining in my last 2 videos about what it means to be a true hero, and finally for Stain's sorry appearance as he falls unconscious. He's a character that has fascinated me and that I really want to see more of in the future.
その影響もまた人知れず僕らを蝕んで。
CGI like this really makes doing scenes of outdoors and traffic and people walking around much easier on the animators. Take bloody notes, Berserk. Come back to hand-drawn with some CGI usage.
ケイオスは時に人を惑わし、根底に眠る暴虐性を引きずり出そうとしてくる。
This was so fucking perfect, I swear to God.
だから俺が本物のヒーローになれるまでこの左手は残そうと思う。飯田君、僕も同じだ。
Moments like this are another reason why this anime is great, because it shows us that these heroes are not immortal and untouchable. No, instead they can be badly hurt and sometimes certain things are beyond repair. It's a nice reminder to us the viewer that we have to take battles seriously, even if it's just subconsciously where we root for our favourite to win, for example. It just means that more and more there's more on the line, win or lose.
仙台ワンフォーオール所有者志村を殺しお前の腹に穴を開けた男オール・フォー・ワンが再び動き始めたと見ていい。
My word, I've never in my life been more tempted to Google exactly what they're talking about before watching it in the anime, but I'm holding myself back, but it's damn hard, because they do such a good job of foreshadowing it. I'm also going to add a win here for the foreshadowing of the events which are soon to come of villains being on the move. Again, this was done really, really well, and in such a way that makes you kind of doubt the hero's abilities to deal with it. Amazing montage here, once again giving us a great look at brand new villains, and it's done so perfectly to, as I said before, make you feel like the heroes are going to be in serious trouble. The same heroes that you've grown to love over the seasons due to the excellent character building that's taken place. Getting all of these things right is very difficult and isn't something just any old anime can achieve. For this I'm adding 3 wins here. This whole montage is an awesome way of giving us further insight into what the current society deemed hero duties to be. It's a very cool way of doing some world building whilst also giving us further character progression on a lot of main characters. For example, Bakugo is learning patience and how to deal with members of the public and what they expect of him rather than him only thinking about himself.
実行者はもしかしたら密輸ブローカーなのかも。正解。
可愛くね
かわいいわ。
I love this dude already. Leave it to Boku no Hero Academia to introduce a new character and then have his personality built up within mere minutes.
いいから黙って俺の言うことを聞け行くぞあいあいそう
ケロ。
Seriously, how fucking cute is it when she replies like this? It's lovely and her voice actress is really talented to create a voice that fits the character so perfectly.
死ぬことになるんだよ
Literal SEAL Team Rescue.
Wake up,
Reach the wizard.
it's fly.